Okay, so Hypixel has finally made all of those hours spent grinding out ridiculously OP gear actually worth it, because we all know those mobs down in the deep caverns, they ain't worth jack, man. I mean, this little sword here can quick drop most of them in an instant. You don't be needing all this fancy emerald armor, aspect of the end, or ember rods, or all of this fancy stuff. This is just for show, okay? But no longer. Seriously, it's not even for show anymore. They are straight up useless because you are going to get brutally slaughtered in the end. Like, for real, everything in this world is on crack. You just see this little Enderman, right? The first mob you're greeted by, I have an aspect of the end, like, fully maxed out. This sword is nutty, and these guys still take so many hits, and look how much damage they do per hit. And obviously, as you know, that Hypixel's just a 24/7 lag fest currently. They just constantly teleport into you and ruin your day. But it's all good, right? Because as long as you never look one of these boys in the eyes, they will never start beef with you, dude, unless you start beef with them first. But get out of my face, man. So you can just use that to your advantage. Just mine away, get your mining skills level up, and oh my god, these things just come out of nowhere and just strike you, dude. Like 2,000 health, they do 1,000,000 damage and have the smallest hitboxes in the world. Like, everything in this dimension is out to get you, but it's okay because, you know, if you get overwhelmed, you can just throw one of your million ender pearls and oh my god. Nah, ender pearling is a terrible idea. It just spawns 1,000,000 angry endermen around you. I mean, you are teleporting with the corpses of their fallen friends, so kind of understandable. But if you don't have like an aspect of the end or a grappling hook, do not come here, dude. And trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. So if you think you can take all of this on, simply head straight west at spawn and go to the spider's den. At this point in the video, some of you may be complaining down in the comments section,
"But Cal, I can't get to the spider's den. I need combat level 5.
Dude, if you can't even get to the spider's den, please do not even consider trying to get to the end. But once you're here, head all the way west once again. Basically, you just want to follow this dirt path all around all of these skeleton ruins and everything, and you should see the portal to the end waiting for you right over there. And trust me, guys, you're not going to have a good time, okay? Make sure you're ready. Seriously, you need an aspect of the end and / or a grappling hook. You pretty much can't use ender pearls when you're here, and you definitely need mobility. But once you are here, just keep running straight forwards all the way down to the bottom. I try and cancel my fall damage with a grappling hook, but really you just end up taking all of it anyways. Having feather falling 5 will help, but yeah, unless you want to take the long way down, that's pretty much the only way down. And once you're here, you are in the dragon's nest. Now, the dragon lives inside this big egg here that's connected to an end portal frame, and that is how you summon the dragon. Basically, you need 8 summoning eyes, and you place them all in here as if you're going to the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you've done that, a cool animation will play and the egg will hatch and you can start the boss fight. But Cal, I hear you asking, how do I get these summoning eyes? Well, this is really the tough part. Summoning eyes are incredibly rare. You pretty much won't be able to do this by yourself. Thankfully, I'm a YouTuber, so I was able to abuse my live stream chat and get all of them to give me free things instead. Nah, it's cool. We actually had a sick, massive party, but yeah, you'll need to find like a party of people who have them, because basically the way of getting them is you'll find these level 55 Endermen called zealots. I later learned that my infinite wisdom is in fact finite, so you're gonna have to ignore my mispronunciation for the rest of the video. It's actually pronounced zealot. Over here in the dragon's nest. Now, they only spawn in the dragon's nest and sometimes just outside it. They are incredibly strong. Like, I have 900 health and they 3-shot me, dude. Look at my health after 1 hit and you can see how many hits they take. So you'll definitely need a few people maybe farming these, because trying to take them all on your own is literally suicide. And there is a 1 in 5,000 chance for them to spawn holding an end portal frame. If they're holding that, go straight for him, dude. Literally no remorse, just go all in on. I forgot just how chaotic this place was, but yeah, just go all in because he has a 100% chance of dropping a summoning guy. Now, sometimes you'll see them holding ender chests. Those ones aren't too cool, I guess. I mean, you get enchanted ender pearls from them, so it's better than nothing, but it's only the ones with the end portal frames that will drop summoning guys. So once you have 8 of those, whack them in the portal and you can start the fight. But a few more tips for if you do want to fight the dragon: basically just stay on high ground. High ground is everything because these guys are just on drugs, okay? These are even worse than the zealots. They move at some incredible speed. They do crazy damage. They do withering effects. I mean, just look at this. How are you ever supposed to survive this? So that's why I say getting stuff like the aspect of the end is useful, just to get out of that. And I would just sit back and bow those guys like that guy's doing, because that way you don't even have to get close and they drop so quickly. As for the Watchers, they're these weird little skeletons that have like ender eye heads. They're nothing really to worry about. They die pretty quickly and they only bow, but they're often surrounded by obsidian defenders, so I really wouldn't recommend fighting those either. And oh, these are the Watchers, by the way. It's just this boy right here. He's really no threat whatsoever. It's just everything else that's around him that is. So now that you know about all of the different types of mobs and their dangers and to use high ground and stuff, it's time to go hunting for zealots. Now, these things are incredibly difficult to kill on your own. You will be better off in a party and you'll have more chance of killing one that has an end portal frame if you do that. But if you find yourself wanting to 1v1 them, literally just try and low ground them as much as possible. Use terrain to your advantage. Remember, Endermen are 3 blocks tall, so if you like stand here, they just won't be able to get to you. Yeah, Callum, that roof is 3 blocks tall. Did your brain fall out while recording this? Or attack you until they just teleport in and do that, I suppose. But yeah, they are quite terrifying to fight. I'm not gonna lie, you will have a rough time with them. But as long as you respect them, I suppose, as much as one can and use the terrain to your advantage, you should be all good. Now, some final tips for the boss fight. It's worth learning where all the teleport pads are and how to abuse the high ground properly. For example, if we go just behind the end portal on this little watchtower here that actually a few mobs are guarding, there is a little teleport pad that you can actually use to your advantage in the boss fight to dodge stuff like his hellfire attack and maybe get a better angle to bow him from. So it's worth learning where all of these things are. Speaking of bowing, you are going to need something like a Runan's bow, because I was using the hurricane bow in the fight that you're about to watch and it was just not cutting it. I was doing like no damage whatsoever. So you are going to need a Runan's bow. This does so much damage, and you will definitely need aiming 5 on your bow, because the dragon flies so quickly that trying to bow it without aiming is just a lost cause, and the goal is to do as much damage as possible. The dragon has millions of health points. There's several different types of dragons, so it really depends which one you get, but the average is somewhere around 5 million HP, and the top 3 damage dealers will actually be the only 3 people who qualify for rewards. So everybody can get stuff like dragon shards, which you can use to make dragon armor, but only the people in the top 3 will actually receive pieces of dragon armor, or maybe even the super rare elusive dragon sword. So yeah, get on it with your bow and just spam the heck out of it. Stuff like strength potions, crit potions, and archery potions really help, so drink those up to do as much damage as possible as well. Finally, I just wanted to educate you guys on a few of the dragon's attacks, just so you know what to expect during the boss fight. Like I mentioned, it has millions of health points and moves extremely quickly, so it is quite a lengthy battle, and during it the dragon will use several attacks on you. One of them is the hellfire attack that I already mentioned, mentioned, where you'll kind of see the dragon go stationary and a ball of fire will develop around its mouth. That means it's about to start shooting fireballs like crazy in whatever direction it's facing. So make sure you move out of the way, and this is a good time to actually get a ton of hits in on the dragon as it just stands completely still. Its next attack is to strike the entire lobby with lightning, and this does a stupid amount of damage. Like, I was using a full set of magma armor, I had like 1200 HP, and it still even one-shot me at some point. So you're going to need armor that gives you a high defense value. Stuff like hardened diamond armor or emerald armor will actually be perfect for this, and then the attack won't kill you. There may also be ways of dodging the attack, such as getting to cover, but it happens so suddenly that getting to cover in time would be near impossible. So check the description for any updated methods if I find any, but for the time being, I could not find a way of escaping this attack. And finally, its other attack is it will summon in a load of minions, which basically means a load of angry zealots will suddenly teleport on you and start chasing you around. And that one's probably the least fun, I'm not gonna lie. So that's all you need to expect. Other than that, literally just bow spam it and you'll take it down eventually. And without further ado, let's get into the boss fight.
Place it right here. Oh,
I want a good view of it.
Where's he gonna go?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
What is
Oh, is he gonna be in the head?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go up. I don't want to die.
Oh,
I
we
don't know what
are
happened.
dead,
Here we go, here it
dude.
is.
Oh, there
We
it is.
are
There it is.
so
there it is.
dead.
We're so dead,
What
yeah.
the heck is that?
Oh my lord.
He's on
I
I don't
something,
even see it.
dude.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's so
How
cool.
much health does it have? Oh, I don't even
A
have my
lot.
boss
Five.
bar
Oh, it's
on.
so fast. Where
It
did
is
go? It's
so
going through the
fast.
wall.
It keeps going over to me, dude.
It's got 5 million.
I'm scared.
Oh,
Oh, it's up.
shoot it.
Is it breathing fire
Oh
or
my
what?
god.
What's
okay.
it doing?
Oh yeah, that probably does a lot of damage.
It's throwing.
Let's not get hit by that. Well, that's
gonna
500.
stand up
500
here.
damage.
I can't bow and this is a bow fight. Oh
Dude,
god.
he's never gonna die.
What's its health on? I can't see with the boss bar. Oh my,
Oh my
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't like that.
830
I did not like
damage?
that one.
Can we talk about how this dragon sounds like he's the hottest rapper on SoundCloud right now? Dude, if I wasn't wearing the armor you gave me, so that
Yeah.
would have killed me.
Yeah. you
I did like
died.
half of my health.
Jeez.
I wish I had Runan right now.
It would be nice. Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
that
god.
just killed me.
Oh, you died?
Oh my
Bruh.
god. I think a lot of people just died.
Yeah, for real. Can you not dodge that? Wait, oh, I can't get back in the fight. I have to break the dragon's gate. That's a scam. If you die, you can't get back in. We have to break down this door.
Oh, really? That's so
Yeah.
cool, though.
That is pretty cool, but the door
Hit it.
has so much health.
Do you click this door or do you?
Yeah, you click it.
Okay, okay.
It's like an enemy. Let me in. Let me in.
Damage because all my arrows hit. That's
The
so
door's
good.
gone. Back in,
I have
boys.
100K.
Let's go.
How much damage have you dealt?
25k.
Oh, yikes.
Dude, I spent the entire fight fighting a door, okay? Oh, I'm out of arrows.
115K
That's
now.
inconvenient. And a chest. Give me arrows. Do I really have none left? I'm gonna have to teleport in and sword it. Let's do it. Come here, boy.
Oh my
I'm
god.
kidding.
All the way to the top.
I have
looks so
arrows for you.
funny.
I have arrows
That
for you.
looks
I have
so-
arrows.
You have arrows? Oh, nice. I gotta come back down, dude.
Oh, but the door is closed again.
Is
Oh,
it?
what? Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you are
can.
joking.
No, it's open. it's
Hello,
open.
dragon.
Yeah, it's open. If we had to fight that again, dude, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
boss
no.
in itself. Dude, what is happening? I'm dead already. I only just got back.
I would never abuse the YouTube non-undated
Are
thing.
you abusing the YouTube man to win the boss fight, dude?
I would never do such thing.
Oh, hey, David.
How you doing?
I'm rinsed.
Oh.
We just got taken. Yeah, the lightning is not fun. You just
Oh, it's
critting out the
stuck
dragon
in.
over there? What's it doing? Oh, I don't like whatever he's doing. I'm just gonna hide behind this.
No, this is the
He
point
just
where you
killed.
shoot
Dude,
him.
look how many
No.
people you just killed. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, like
You
everyone
got
died.
Yuso as well.
Literally everybody. Right, he's got 400k health. We do got this. I've currently got
damage
very
you
many
have done,
Endermen after me, though.
200k.
I got 100.
226 actually.
Dude, If you throw an ender pearl just before you die, you pulse straight back in the arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just did it.
Oh, that's actually 200 IQ play,
That is
mate.
200 IQ. Oh, he's
Dragon?
only got 200k health. He's at the far back. He's
Oh,
charging
stop.
up an attack at the top. Yeah, we should be able to kill him here, dude. Come on. Dude, half my arrows are hitting the blocks. I believe. No. 90k health.
I'm gonna die to the Enderman.
Oh, I see.
Your chance.
That's
Hey,
fair.
there we go.
Hey, he's dead,
1
dude.
million, dude. 1 million damage.
Holy.
Jesus Christ.
What did you guys get?
GG.
I got pieces.
What did I get? I didn't get anything, I don't think. Wait,
Kalud is down
I got
here.
young dragon fragments.
How many did we get? I got 4.
I got 2.
I got 2. I got 2.
So we get okay. We got
Right
8.
click
We can
to
make a
view
piece. I know we
recipes.
can. No, we can. Not even close.
Holy. That looks so good, dude.
Epic, 3 letters, don't forget it. Pronounce soul, but I got soul in excess. The next best to the best, but the best ain't reigned yet. So I guess we all kings, yes. A rising tide will raise all boats.